Show with Elma. And my other co-host, Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. And we're going to introduce our cast tonight in a few minutes. We're so excited to have all of these beautiful, handsome people on our show. I'm just so excited. Wig, don't come off.
Oh, I'm telling
Okay,
you.
I get so excited.
I
Okay?
gotta watch it. I gotta be careful.
So we're going to have fun on the Talk of Life talk show with Elma tonight. And this is a Christian-based talk show, but we love to invite anybody that want to come on. And we're going to have a good time because we're going to get all into your sauce. I have tartar sauce.
Oh.
And most of tartar sauce goes on what? Fish, shrimp.
Fish.
Woo! So we're going to get all into y'all tartar sauce. And then Kimberly have some mild hot sauce.
Just mild.
Just mild.
We're gonna start off mild, then we're gonna kick it up.
And we're going to kick it up. It's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a good time tonight. And our scripture, which is one of my favorite scripture, because I really believe this. Philippians 1:6 says, being confident of this very thing, whatever you start, you're going to finish it until the day of Jesus Christ. And Theo has started so many projects.
Yes.
And he just keep on getting better and better. And in the country, they say gooder and gooder. So we're excited. And then my motivational saying to go along with Theo is, in order to succeed, you must first believe, Theo, that we can.
Yeah.
And I know that you can. Okay. So tonight we're going to get all into Theo and the cast of Blind Trauma. Blind Trauma. I don't know anything about blind trauma, so I'm blind right now. So y'all going to help me see.
Cool.
All
Can
right.
y'all help me see?
We got you. We got
Okay,
you.
so they
We
got
you.
So tonight I have my good friend Theo. We've been knowing each other for years, and Theo is just awesome. You all.
He is,
I mean,
right?
awesome.
He really is.
He's such a good friend. He's
Good person.
He's such. I just can't even describe him. He's just such.
That's good. That's good. He's just such. That's
You know, like what's next?
Right.
Tell him something.
pouring
Tell him
tartar
something.
sauce.
Yes.
It's already time. It's time.
So we're going to get all into their sauce tonight with blind trauma. And if you have any comments, put them at the bottom of the screen because we want you to know what's going on with blind trauma. So since I'm blind, I'm going to ask Theo to help me see tonight who is his guest and what is blind trauma about.
Cool.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Theo.
So I'm Theo Bray. Let's see, re-emerging actor. I've been back acting for about 6 years and kind of ventured into some new stuff, writing, directing, producing. And so this is my latest project, Blind Trauma. I'm glad to be here tonight.
I'm glad you're here,
Yeah,
Theo. We
yeah.
always be happy when Theo come back because he knows he's in some kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what's so funny about Theo? You see him this way, but when he's acting, it's like, is that really
Yeah, is that
very
really
You know what I'm saying?
him?
That's
Yes.
Theo acting.
Yes.
He said, no,
Yes.
that's not Theo. But acting is good, Theo.
Yeah.
You're getting really good at
Thank you.
this.
Appreciate that.
I mean, because when you can take a quiet, innocent-looking person like this and turn him into a devil,
Wow.
ooh.
Wow.
Or
What sauce?
is it possible
What?
that
Got it.
all of that stuff is just in there somewhere?
It's trying to come out.
And it just
Is that it?
And it just
Comes out in acting.
Okay, good. It comes out in acting.
maybe it's
Now
just-
you know.
Maybe it's just all in there.
Thank God it
It's
comes
trying
out in
to get
acting.
out.
I know.
It's trying
Thank
to
God
get
it's
out.
in acting.
Yes.
I'm
Maybe
glad
we're
it's
all
in
just
acting.
Leave
mixed
that on the
bag,
stage.
Okay.
and we got all that stuff in
And,
us.
and you trying to get it out.
In
Maybe
acting.
that's
That's
That's true.
acting?
maybe.
Is that it?
I don't know.
Oh,
Theo.
we're blinded.
I think
We're
that's-
blinded. I can't
yeah.
see. I can't see. I'm blinded. Okay. So Theo, now since all of this stuff is trying to come out,
I know, right? Can you tell us?
us about blind trauma?
Yes.
Okay, Blind Trauma
Well, it comes
follows the story of a guy named Jay Simmons, and he is a interim pastor
Uh-oh.
at
Not an interim pastor.
at a church that is really traditional in their thinking and their mindset. Historically, they have favored married men to pastor, and he's not married.
Okay.
He's single.
Okay. So
With
But
that,
can we go back, Theo?
Yeah.
Some of our viewers may not know what an interim pastor is because everyone
Okay.
doesn't go to our
Everybody
Your
not gonna
type,
go to
that's
church,
true.
and it ain't because of social distancing.
Right.
That's
They may not have the interim pastor. Because some pastors are voted in.
Yeah, that's right. Tell me what
That's
you
right.
can't move my pastor. You can't vote my pastor
in this
out.
case, he is somebody, the church that he goes to, they vote,
Right.
and things of that
Is it
nature.
a Baptist
And so
church, Methodist church, or just a church?
it's more like a Southern Baptist type.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, and so they had another pastor that was there, and some stuff happened.
What he do? What he do?
And he's
rid of
the
other pastors.
Jay is the next person that comes in to try to kind of.
Straighten up the stuff. Or is
Clean up
he
some
adding
stuff.
to the stuff?
Well, he's clean. He's trying. He's trying to clean it up.
Is he cleaning up what you messed
He's
up?
trying. He's trying.
Okay, he's trying.
He's trying.
Now, is he here today or this
Who?
character?
The
Jason?
interim pastor.
The interim pastor. Yeah, I'm the interim pastor.
Oh, God.
But I replaced somebody that's here.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you
you
placed
the
the
interim
regular
pastor.
pastor.
Dang, Theo, we
Right.
get to see
No,
you
it's
as
like a puzzle.
But I
I
replaced
know.
somebody that's here though.
Okay. Oh, the
That's
pastor
here.
is here.
The one that I replaced
Is here
is here
tonight
tonight
with us.
with
Remember,
us.
I'm blind. I can't see.
We
Right.
trying to
Ooh,
hear
you were
Right. Right.
teasing them. You were teasing
if
them.
If you'll look, we can kind of introduce the cast a little bit.
Yeah,
So
right,
if you'll
he's
look to
teasing.
your left, there's a guy named Matthew Simmons who plays Pastor Tony.
All right, we got Matthew here playing Pastor Tony. Okay.
And then we
And-
have Ranshika Thompson, who Tompkins, who plays the role of Nia. And
Who is Nia?
Nia, we're gonna learn.
Oh, you gonna find out?
We're
who
gonna
Nia-
learn a little
Get
bit
the
about.
sauce.
That's a
Get
good
the sauce.
sauce. Good
No, you're gonna need something stronger.
Yeah, you might.
Oh,
Yeah, you might.
you need some Jack Daniels?
Yeah. Pour something
And
else.
He said you.
We talked about me a little bit, and then this young lady to my
Now, who is
right,
this?
Cortina Jackson, plays the role of Destiny.
Destiny.
And yeah,
Wait a minute. I don't like it when you said and yeah. So is Destiny a character too?
she is.
She is.
They're actually related in the story.
Okay.
This one and
this one and this one.
That's
this
right.
one and this one. They're
Okay.
related in the
So
story.
how many is actually in the movie?
This is a fairly small cast.
Okay.
We probably have about 12 characters that have speaking roles.
Okay. That's still a lot. 12 characters. That's a lot to me.
It is, but in comparison to other stuff that I've worked on, this is a small group.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, we're excited about a small group.
Well, yeah,
Yes.
you can do a lot with a small group.
You can.
They say don't sweat small beginnings.
Absolutely.
That's the
So
truth.
that's it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now, how long did it take you to actually write this?
Well,
Oh, I got a drink on that one.
So,
wow.
I went ahead.
I had just finished. We just finished shooting Dry Places. I thought I was getting ready to go do season 2 of Caleb,
Yeah.
and then a divine interruption came
Okay. And said to do this one.
to do this,
Okay.
and I think I wrote the script. I mean, we had just put the baby to bed,
Right.
Dry Places, and then next thing you know, I'm inboxing Cortina, who happens to be one of the associate writers on the project.
Now, you was in Dry Places too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And so is Matthew.
But they didn't come. Did we do Dry Places before here with you?
We did.
I didn't get to come that
Okay,
time.
I was finna
Right,
say.
yes.
She missed that one. She missed that one.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
didn't come either, right?
No, I
Okay, so that's the reason why it threw me off, because I don't remember them in Dry Places
Right.
with us. I mean, on the talk show. That let you know how many times he been here, okay?
Less than a month, we had a script,
Okay.
and
It was quick.
and then Corona came,
Yes.
Oh.
and
Did
so
you add Corona to the script?
kind of sort of a little bit. We got a little sauce in there by Corona.
COVID, get a
But
That was-
we had all our locations secured and all of
Everything.
that. Corona came and
Damn.
we had to push everything back.
Okay.
And so we actually start shooting next week.
Wow.
We start
Yes.
shooting the teaser next week. So
Okay, now
real
what is
excited
a
about that.
teaser?
So a teaser is it's like a trailer,
Right.
but not really.
Okay.
A teaser is something that I think filmmakers do on the front end, even before they start shooting.
Okay.
The all of the what we call principal photography.
Okay.
And so we'll try to give some people some stuff early, to try to keep the momentum going.
Okay, so that teaser is like, you know how you tease somebody and make them want to just, ooh, what's gonna happen next?
Right.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
A teaser
Little appetizer.
It will make you
sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes you want to really come and watch this. So
Absolutely.
you gotta do that. Okay, so you're gonna do that, and then you go into the main production.
Yeah, we're going to the main production the week after that, and we're going to wrap the week before Thanksgiving.
So
we'll be
it
done.
takes you how long to do it? About what?
It's going to take us about 8 production days. So we'll be shooting mainly on weekends. So that's why it takes a month.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we did it consecutively,
You
we will be done in a day.
Really?
I mean, not a day. Excuse me,
I'm
a week.
gonna say that's pretty
A week.
good.
We're that
A week.
good.
I
A
know
week.
y'all
That's
that
we do it in one day.
That's how we do it. I hear you.
Yeah, 7 days. We could, if we did it consecutive, we could knock it out
Okay.
in 7 days. But we're not doing it like that.
Okay,
Yes.
so y'all doing it in parts. Okay.
Breaking it up.
All right. So now we're gonna get off into the sauce.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
We gotta know a little bit. We're not gonna give you everything now. So y'all will be able to go.
This is
Are they
tough.
going to do it? Are you gonna do your film here in Fort Worth, or where y'all gonna show this?
Mainly shooting in like Fort Worth, Colleyville is another place we're gonna be shooting at, and then after that, we are releasing Blind Trauma Valentine's Day.
Oh wow!
Well, you can do a little teaser right now. Y'all can get up and just do your little.
You know?
Some of the roll out.
We gotta save.
Come on, she ready.
Gotta save it.
Y'all can't give us a little actor. I can't believe Theo acted as an interim pastor. What other roles have
How do
you
you
played before
sound? Yeah,
Theo?
give us that pastor voice. What do you say?
He's just a regular guy. He's a conversational. I mean, you got different types
But he
of
preaches, doesn't he?
right, but you got like, you have different types of speakers.
Yeah.
Different styles. So he's more of a conversational
Preacher.
type of a preacher
Okay,
versus
he's not the hoop and holler.
Nah, he's not that guy.
Okay,
He's
that
not
fits.
So how-
Especially not in this church that he's in.
Okay.
That
Oh,
would
yeah,
that
they
wouldn't fly.
probably put you out if you
yeah, they
get
would.
that out.
Yeah, they
They
wouldn't.
put
They
him
would.
out.
Everybody say, get him out of here, though.
Yeah,
He
they-
opened and hollered to
He's
Yeah. None of that.
Nah.
Oh, okay, then.
Because it's some people on the deacon board that they ain't.
Oh, no,
going for
deacons
it.
don't play
They're
now.
not. They're not going for that.
That's people I don't have men in our church.
Yeah, they're not. They're not going for
The
it.
deacons come for blood.
Yeah, they do.
Even the blood of
We
Jesus.
don't have any deacons yet. I ain't worried about no deacons because those deacons can raise some hell.
Man, you got
and stuff.
It's us you to be scared
But
of.
anyway, so blind trauma.
Yep.
Trauma.
Yep.
Blind trauma. I told you I'm blind.
It is drama though.
So
Drama in.
There's some drama. You're right.
yeah. So when you look at the tagline on the poster, it says, "When the heart and the mind
Okay.
are naive at the same time."
Ooh. Okay, so y'all got to give us something. We got to get
Okay.
on. My tartar sauce needs to get empty.
Okay.
So who gonna go first so I can put me some tartar sauce on? Or do y'all want the hot sauce?
So I'll start off telling a little bit about.
Okay, so
like,
which one you want, tartar or hot? Which one is yours, cold or
Oh, you
hot?
want some tartar?
mine ain't really hot.
Okay, so I'm using the tartar sauce.
That works. That
Okay,
works.
so we gonna put
That
tartar. Okay, so the tartar sauce is going now. Okay.
So my character Jay is he is one of those who is he's a know-it-all,
Ooh.
You know what all the house?
and it becomes his demise.
Because can't nobody tell him nothing.
Can't nobody tell
Ain't
him.
nobody tell me.
The deacons can't tell you nothing either.
You can't tell.
The deacons probably don't like you.
He probably don't listen to Jesus, do
They
he?
don't.
No, he probably don't look at you. You need to
My
put some
cat-
hot sauce
I
in
know
there.
that pastor don't even be listening to
Put some hot sauce on
He
there.
needed to.
Yeah, mix it all together because he don't want to hear nobody.
Yeah, my character has some important people in his life, and he just doesn't listen to them.
Well, what about his wife? Does she listen to her? Either?
She'll talk about that here in a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, so the wife is on the show too?
She's on the show.
Ooh, we gonna find out who the wife is. Is it
Yeah.
her? Oh, is it her? Guess.
Yes.
Put it at the bottom of the
Yes.
screen. Is it this one his wife?
Right.
This
Let's
is
take
wife.
a poll.
We're
Right.
gonna take a poll. So at the bottom of the
wait a
screen,
minute.
who do you all think
What
is the
kind
wife?
of trouble pastor done got himself in?
That's right. Stay tuned for the answer. Okay.
Oh, there it
okay,
is.
so this is the interim pastor
Right.
of the church. He's a know-it-all.
And then we have Destiny.
Okay, Destiny.
Come on, Dad.
I think you need the hot sauce for this one.
Okay, give her some hot sauce.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
So we are all dressed in purple. We have the beautiful purple background here.
Yep.
There's a reason for that. Not just that purple's royalty and beautiful, but purple also represents Domestic Violence Month.
It does. It really does.
There's a reason
Yeah.
for everything. My character, Destiny, is the cousin to the main character, the wife. Now, I am scandalous. I have a past. I don't put up with much because I've seen too much and I felt too much. So I don't put up with nothing. But I'm also that little birdie in someone's ear when they need a helping hand. There it is.
Now, is she the wife?
Uh-oh.
Or is this the wife?
Okay.
Because this one says she don't put up with
I don't
anything.
put up with
now, she sound like
nothing.
me. I'm a wife. So,
Oh, this is going.
okay, so now,
good guesses.
you all vote at the bottom of the screen. Is this the wife? You heard what she said. She doesn't put up with anything.
nothing.
She might make a good pastor wife. So some of them need to stand up. Okay? Now, are we going to go to this one right here? Or are we going to the...
I think we need to.
I think we should
I
go
think-
talk to Tony.
This
Go
right
talk
here?
to Tony. Go
Okay,
talk to Tony.
now, is his hot or his cold?
He haven't said yet.
Yeah, but
Now,
we-
which side?
Wait, I
need
know
that
we're
stuff
taking a
right there.
poll.
It's a little hot.
Everybody married to yet.
So do we make it intriguing or how do we skip
No, no,
I
around?
don't know, because see, we going
Well,
to...
it's only one couple that got married.
Okay, so we still
Okay.
don't know, because
You
we
don't
trying to
know.
find out.
Right.
So you all need to stay and listen and
You-
find out
you
what's
gotta
next.
know.
Okay, so here's his hot sauce.
Yeah, you're gonna need
Okay,
some hot
let's pass
sauce.
his hot down
Yeah,
here.
I got it.
Okay, we're going to pass this one down too.
Yeah.
I bless,
Okay, so
I bless
now
the
we got
sauce.
the hot sauce.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going
I
to
done
get
figured it
into
out.
the hot sauce of who?
Pastor Tony.
Oh, Pastor Tony in the house. Okay, we got to act real nice because the pastor's in the house.
Maybe,
Amen.
maybe.
Hallelujah. Amen.
Maybe.
Oh, the pastor's in the house, Kimberly. We got to act good now. Okay, the pastor. Hi, Pastor.
Hey, Pastor.
How are you, Pastor?
How your
Pastor,
family
you sure good looking, Pastor.
Thank you.
That's a good looking
Wait a minute,
pastor over
Pastor,
there. Okay,
Pastor
Pastor.
Elma.
Tell us, huh?
That pastor, that sermon last week was just a little too long. I almost missed the cowboy.
It was too long. I'm sorry
And
about
that's
that.
probably why we lost, because he was preaching too long.
Short.
And God whooped us for not missing the pastor sermon. Okay, and what was he preaching on, girl?
I don't even remember.
See, that's because you watched the Cowboy game.
Thinking about my wings. I had to get
You
Priorities.
see what happened, Pastor.
Priorities. I
You see how you
understand.
remember him. Now, Pastor, what happened in blind trauma with you, Pastor?
Mm.
Well, I'm kind of a guy who thinks he can get away with anything. A little privileged. A little privileged thinks he can get away with
Pastor.
anything. Yeah.
most pastors do.
Yeah. Think I can get away with just about anything.
Why? Because you the pastor.
Yeah.
Okay.
And them
And I've been
people
told how
bad.
good I am my whole life.
And you
And
good
I-
looking
and I-
too with your
yeah.
purple little look at
I-
it.
Purple
You
rain.
little rascal.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Pastor.
I believe my own press report.
Well, I don't know. I might even put a little tartar sauce on there.
Cool them out a little bit.
Flat all the sauce.
I can't wait to see blind.
Drama.
Oh Lord, blind trauma that got me. I'm about to see a little clear here.
Yeah.
Okay, Pastor. Do you think you can lay hands on my eyes?
What's that?
My eyes.
lay
Lay hands on my eyes so I can hear.
He can lay.
Yeah.
He can lay his hands
Okay.
on your eyes.
Oh,
all
he
right.
can?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh, that doesn't sound like he can lay hands
yes,
somewhere
ma'am.
else.
It sound like one pastor. The money, the lady,
Yeah. Okay, Pastor. What
I can't speak
How
on
can
it.
you get away with all this stuff?
Well, you had to find that out.
And who voted
Yeah.
you in?
Oh, we
Pastor?
gotta wait.
You got just a little bit, but I mean well, but I have my own struggles.
Oh, you do. You have your own struggle
yeah.
that you don't want the congregation to know.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
Did
sure.
you come with the family when you came, when they voted you in?
You had to find that out.
You gonna find that
Find
out?
out. We're not kidding.
Now, do we get to see him voted in? Will we get to see y'all voted in and out?
Is he already the pastor already?
No, we're gonna see some other stuff though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
what's the name of this
All gonna
church?
have to Tune in.
Yeah.
Blind.
Yeah. We're gonna.
What's the name of the church? Can we know the name of the church so we can go
they-
next
I don't
time?
know.
We remember we blind. We can't see.
I didn't know the
We
name of
need
the
some
church.
healing
may
in
need
the
to go
house.
on
The
Sunday.
name of the church.
Oh,
I know.
Lord.
Wow.
What's the name of the church so we can fellowship with y'all?
Nah.
So we can
You don't want to come to this church. You don't want to even
Pastor
count.
don't even want to tell us the
Yeah.
name of the church.
We stop inviting people.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It's full.
Oh,
we
Go
The
somewhere
train
else.
wreck.
What we call it?
Go somewhere
Oh, Lord, wait a minute. This got to be some kind of hell of a church.
Oh, they're hell. There's
Oh,
hell.
yeah. Oh,
There's
yeah.
hell.
I can't wait to see this, y'all. Okay, so now we met Pastor Tony.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so now,
Yeah.
now who is this beautiful, sexy looking woman?
Oh.
I know she can't be no wife.
Tony noticed. I'll just say.
Oh, Tony. Oh,
Pastor
Tony knows. Okay, now
Pastor
is
Tony.
she
Ooh.
hot or is she cold?
She taught
Did
us.
you see the poster?
I glanced at the poster.
Yeah,
You,
saw
you
the-
I
glanced
didn't
at it.
read at it. I didn't read
So
it.
you didn't look at the poster.
I looked at it, but you know how I'm
Did you look at the
blind.
I did, but I
Pull it up.
You got
what color?
Pull it
Okay,
up.
so hold on, hold on. Let's
Because
see
this
what
is
she-
gonna be,
She
yeah.
gonna pull
she's
it up.
hot.
Pull it
Let's
up.
see what she got.
Oh boy.
I think I can put it up.
Oh, boy.
Let me see.
Tony over here is saying, hey.
Woo,
Wait,
y'all
yeah,
pull up.
when you
Y'all
see
watch it.
this.
Go
I
pull
messaged
up
you.
Did you
Theo
send it to me?
I sent you 4.
T-A-T-R-A-Y.
I don't know. Can you put
Okay,
that in
let
the
me see.
camera?
Tony's.
Can you put
Oh,
it
here it is, right here. I got
Okay.
it.
That's one of them.
Can the
Okay, this is
Wait a
one.
minute.
This is.
Oh, they need to
Okay,
see
he
the other one.
lying on here. He looks
They gotta
lying
see
on
the
this
other one.
Why you all
gotta
up in
keep
her
going.
ear?
Okay.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
wait.
Now the
Okay,
people,
now
can the
look,
people
Wait
this-
for
I
it.
only have one.
This is interruption on this one.
I only have one.
Who's
Uh-uh,
that?
girl,
Who's
this
peeking
is
through the window on
I
that
only
one?
have
Somebody
one
peeping through the window. Is that Destiny?
That's look at my eyes. Same
Destiny.
eyes.
You
Hey,
got,
wait a minute. Somebody she hugging.
Yep.
Same eyes.
You got 2 more.
Okay, let me check out this other.
Oh, I need to see. I
know you have to see
that.
that.
Look at those pretty eyes. Come on, wait a minute.
Let me see.
This look like the interim pastor with another woman.
Yep.
Is that Destiny?
No.
Oh, so the interim
That's the
pastor.
church member.
Oh, the interim pastor girl is hoeing up.
He going down.
Oh, the interim pastor is cheating.
Wait a minute, I
Oh,
think-
y'all gotta see this movie. It's hot
but you-
and cold.
You got one more though.
Wait a minute,
One
who
more.
this?
Okay.
One more.
Wait a minute, but who's stabbing who in the back? Wait a minute.
Girl,
I know. Who is that?
see the knife.
Look at those pretty eyes with that knife.
Who
is that?
That lady with them pretty lips.
now, can the viewers
Who
see
is the
these
lady with the
posters
pretty-
as we're doing this?
he gonna put out.
Okay, I just want to make sure they know.
You
we're
don't have
talking-
on
I
your
know.
collar. You got on your collar.
We're not gonna show y'all the posters till through the show.
Okay, we'll make them
So
look.
we gonna
They
be,
gotta
y'all,
search.
y'all gonna be excited.
They
just
gotta
like
dig
us.
for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Gotta wait
Is it
for
3
it.
or 4?
It's 4. It's one more.
And she just
Okay.
done took my phone. Now I'm really blind.
It's not going. This right here.
Oh.
Uh-oh, no.
That's not it.
I thought I sent.
That was-
Let me
before.
see.
I
Go
don't
back.
know.
But
Maybe it's
they're out there though.
one.
Let me see it, Kim. Let me
That's not
find
the
it.
one. The one
Maybe
I
there's
saw
just
was
3
on
on
their
there.
page.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah,
it.
that's the one I saw.
Oh, which
No,
way
that's
then?
Dry Places. That's the new Dry Places.
Let me see.
Oh, that's yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay, no, you didn't.
Oh,
see
y'all
this
gotta go.
guy
I don't. You don't
this
have it on your
one.
plate.
It's a
on your
treasure
page.
This one
hunt.
right here. I didn't get
But
no
you don't
more.
have it on.
He
I
doesn't.
went to your
I only
page.
got 3.
Okay.
You don't put it on. You didn't put it on your personal page.
Oh, girl,
Your
you
fourth
got some
post.
pretty eyes.
But it's another one that's
So
out.
it's another woman that's not here tonight.
She's not here tonight.
Okay, that's the woman. Okay.
She's not here
It
tonight.
says when the heart and the mind are naive.
At the same.
I'm so
Does he
blind
mean
I
the
barely
hand?
can read at the same time.
Let's
Ooh,
see. I think
she
so.
look angry.
That I think
She
that
gonna
is.
get
Will
you.
it
She
shrink
looks
down?
angry.
Mm.
So
You shrink it
please,
down.
we gonna definitely put all these posters up on this here. Okay, so now I
Theo,
got
where the
y'all
fourth
really
one?
wondering what are we looking at? You
Theo, where the
understand?
fourth one?
You got to watch
Yeah,
the
you
show.
don't have
Okay, so who is this?
Are you on the page?
What page is she
That's
on
it.
now?
She's
I
on
went to
Theo's
your
page.
page.
Yeah. I don't think you have all on.
If
on
you go
the
to Blind
page.
Trauma's page, you'll
Okay,
you'll see
we're
it.
going
It's
to
on
find-
there.
Y'all go to
Blind
Blind Trauma
Okay, so
page.
Blind
Join
Trauma
us.
Trauma movie.
Is the name of the
Join
movie.
it.
It's coming out in 2021 in February, but it's based on domestic violence, right? That's what you
Absolutely.
were saying.
Absolutely.
So domestic violence is a serious thing in the world today because so many people die from domestic violence.
Yes.
So many people get beat up from domestic violence.
Mhm.
And domestic violence occur from a lot of stuff. The drama, playing off, the committing adultery, all of it. But we're talking about it, what's happening in the church with Pastor Tony over here and the interim pastor. If you look at those ugly posters with him with another woman, and then we got Destiny. We don't know if she's the wife, but we have this beautiful woman. Look at her beautiful eyes. Her eyes.
Y'all killing me.
Oh, and her lips are beautiful. Okay, so who is this lady?
Right.
She's hot sauce. Okay,
Yes.
come on, talk to her.
Okay, so I'm Nia, the innocent,
Huh.
sweet,
Oh, really?
confused sweetheart between
It's the one with
Pastor
Matthew
Tony
in it.
and
It's the last one with Matthew
Jay
in it.
Simmons.
Okay.
Yes.
The pastor and the interim pastor. Okay, and you the innocent person.
Yes,
You are?
I am.
Are you really innocent in the movie, or you just off the show? Because they over here about to choke. So somebody is not. Somebody is fibbing
Let
on
me
the show. I'm finna find out
Well, I
who
don't
is fibbing.
I don't want to be a liar, but she is innocent. She
She don't know what's going on.
basically she needs to heal.
In whose world is she innocent?
Whose world?
She is innocent in Tony's world.
In Tony's world. Okay, so do y'all know who is the wife on the show? Is it wife number one or is it wife number two? Please put your answer at the bottom of the screen, and we're gonna find out in a few minutes what happened. They're not gonna tell us too much though.
But I will tell you this.
What Destiny?
Tell us.
Don't nobody hurt my cousin.
Oh.
I bet you
I
that.
told you I'm innocent.
Oh.
But don't nobody do nothing to family.
Okay, so
Bet.
now we don't know if the family is incest or
You
whatever.
don't know.
Because this could be wife. This is wife number
We done put
one.
another
Now,
element
they
in
say
there.
they supposed to be covered. So y'all know we don't
It ain't
tell
nothing like that.
Wait a minute, now y'all really confused now.
I know.
Whoa.
We got to mix it up, y'all.
Oh, so you
You
see, we
have to
don't
watch.
know what's going on in this family, okay?
You have no clue.
So you described your character as innocent?
Innocent.
She is innocent starting out.
Uh-oh, starting out. So something had to happen to make her angry. Because she looks very angry on that poster.
She does.
She does.
So
does,
something
she does,
happened.
she
And I
does.
really believe that
She
she
does.
was innocent until this one probably came. No, she said she was the cousin.
I'm
I'm
innocent.
confused.
I'm innocent too.
Yep, they do look.
No, you don't
intense,
look
very
innocent.
intense.
You look like you can.
Okay, so the
Oh,
only
what?
innocent person
Is
on
you.
here is the only innocent person is Jay. That's why he's looking at me funny.
The interim pastor is innocent?
No.
No.
nothing.
Now he looks a little innocent.
Just a little.
Oh, this is going to be excellent.
But this one, I don't know. 'Cause
This-
see, people that look like Theo are the ones that will go off. Y'all heard that? Yeah, because see, we don't know. You know, they say them quiet
Scared of
ones.
you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they say those quiet ones that look in the camera, look at his face.
Oh,
Those are the ones. Now that one like that face. Now, hey, he might do anything to you, but this one you gotta watch.
The glasses
See?
are on.
Hey, look at that
See?
face.
That's
Like,
what I'm talking
yeah,
about.
look at that face. Yeah,
That's what I'm
you
talking
see that?
about.
He like,
Oh, yeah, see?
yeah. And then he peeking over
and
here.
this is what causes domestic
Down the
and these
window
people
right
do
here.
that. See what I'm saying?
He peeking and
See,
she peeking and she peeking. through
we
the
all
window.
peeking.
They all looking through a
We all want to
Yeah,
know.
so
Everybody thinks
something
they're
is
innocent.
happening. What?
Everybody thinks they're innocent.
That's
Yeah.
wow. That's true.
I even act innocent sometimes. but this is what's so good about this show is because you're gonna actually see what domestic violence is about. And we think that domestic violence does not occur inside the church. And the pastors are and their wives and innocent and guilty and looking innocent but guilty. And this one over here look like he probably the most innocent one on there because he got that sneaky looking face that'll do anything face, and those are the ones that won't do nothing.
And contrary to the lies that were just spoken, like 5 minutes
Trying to help
ago.
the show. Oh, you talking about over here, not me. He
Yeah.
talking about this one now.
Right. Contrary to the lies that were spoken a few minutes ago, what's unique about this story is we tell abuse through the eyes
Oh,
of a male.
oh.
That's good. That's
Oh, I
what
got a
was
drink
thinking.
on this one.
That's what I was
Wait a minute, cause see, I'm thinking
Thank you,
another
sir.
way. I'm thinking
I
another
know,
way.
peeking. Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Cause I was thinking that she was gonna be abused, and now y'all done switched. I'm seeing clearly now.
I don't know.
Contacts, you don't think so?
I
we
think
got-
when you watch it, you're going to be so surprised at the different elements, your mind will be blown. Because what you think you know, you do not know.
God, hell, I'm already messed up. Because I thought
you
it was
think you
this
know.
way. Now, Kim done blew me away over here talking about it's more than me.
Yes.
Because a lot of
I think
times
it's more the
men
women.
don't report abuse.
Exactly.
Well, are they like Harpo?
Exactly.
Are they like Harpo in the movie? Are they
Yes.
like Harpo? Are y'all telling me we got some Harpo?
Oh,
It
God.
was the mule that kicked me, Dad. It was the mule.
It
we
sure
got
does.
some real stuff, because
We always assume it's women.
and like she said, it's a whole population of men that are out there that
That's
feel like
right.
they don't have a voice, and many times you have guys who they were raised right,
Okay.
and when I say raised right,
Yeah, I was finna ask you that.
Oh, boy.
Come on, tell me this one.
their moms, their family reared them in such a way
The gentleman, right?
to absolutely
Yeah,
make
okay,
sure-
I like that.
never put your hands
On
on
the
a woman,
woman, that's
all of
right.
that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Don't
And so
hit her.
sometimes they meet women who take that kindness
For
For weakness, they do.
for weakness.
That's
They
Yes.
really do.
And
Yes.
So what ended up happening? You know what? This is on a serious note. You're right about that,
Yes.
and you do. And I years ago, I never knew that men actually go through abuse and get beat up until I saw Harpo. And when I saw Harpo get beat up,
That's when you knew.
I knew that as a kid.
but I'm serious.
I knew that as a
Okay.
kid because you hear how women talk to men and it can
Yes.
be demeaning.
right.
It's
Yes.
very demeaning and they try to strip their masculinity.
Yep.
Yes.
And they
And
normally
make
use sex or, you didn't do this well or you didn't do this well in
Right.
bed. And they use that. Because I saw it growing up as a kid with other women, aunts,
Yes.
aunties, cousins who I swore I did not want to be like.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Because that's pretty much how they did that. And a lot of times you find a man that's quiet all the time. 99% of the time he's been emasculated by some woman's tone of voice,
Right.
her verbiage, how she chooses. But they won't say anything because if you say anything, that means you're weak.
Right.
Mm.
That
Right.
means that you're weak as a man and you're not strong.
Right.
So the outcry is normally women. But if
Right.
you just take your ear and you listen, you'll find a woman that's verbally abusive if you listen.
Yes.
If you just sit back and listen to her when she's talking to you on the telephone,
Mm.
you will hear the abuse.
Yes.
Because I always have to ask women, if you talk to me like that, I know you talk to him like
That's
that.
right.
Or
Men
worse.
cry in silence. We really do. We cry
Yeah,
in
and,
silence.
and we overlook that, and I'm
Mm.
not sure why.
That's true.
society
We really
looks
do.
We
at-
do.
And we
there was
drown it. We drown it out with like alcohol. With
Yep.
pills, or-
Yeah. And being a pastor is
Alcohol.
probably even worse.
Oh,
Mhm.
yes.
It's probably worse because you're trying to be a leader of your congregation and then you are mentally abused at home and then you trying to preach to a congregation and then you up here go get your butt whooped when you get home because you say anything about that wife and she's sitting there,
Mhm.
you gonna get it when you get home.
And it could be just because he doesn't make the amount of money that she thinks she should have.
Yeah.
The sex could not be right, or that wife
She's
could
just a
have her
grouchy
eyes.
old woman.
Huh?
That's what-
She's
Yes.
just a grouchy old woman.
Well, it's a lot of women like that. I can
They
line you
are.
up at least 200 of them right now.
Oh,
Oh, no.
yeah, she's
200
serious.
women
But it's
in,
true.
That's
in
true.
the
That's
gospel with the title that preach, and I sit and listen to them.
Yes.
And I listened to them, and I was like, "Wow, is she this mean at home?
Wow.
My God, I
I'm-
can imagine." what
yeah.
happened.
Wow.
And it keeps. And a lot of guys don't.
They don't say anything
They back away, and a lot
Mhm.
of guys aren't even getting married anymore because of it.
because of that. I've
Because
heard
they
that
don't
so
want
much.
no other man to know that they're going through this because
Oh,
they're
yes.
supposed to be the man of the house.
And it's not so much. I don't think always just another man knowing it. Is that you don't? Society looks down on it.
Right.
Exactly.
That's true.
And you don't want to feel like, because I have 6 brothers.
Mhm.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't mean, that they don't go through stuff and they're not doing stuff wrong. But if you just sit down and become a better listener,
Yeah.
you'll find out. And we automatically listen to women scream
Yes.
Right.
instead of trying to, okay, bring the scream down a little bit. Let me hear what's actually happening. Because
Uh-huh.
I've had 2 friends in the past, well, maybe 20 years. And, the drama was there. Everybody went to a rescue. And I just kept some things missing.
That's right.
There's some things missing. And she just told me this whole thing. And of course, the church believed her.
Hmm.
And I just kept waiting and watching. And then one day she used that racial slur. I said, you know what? This is what
Wow.
she been saying. Because it was a interracial marriage.
Mm.
I said, I know what she be saying at the house. I done figured it out.
Uh-oh.
So I played a little joke. I said, you believe in wearing linen sheets?
Mm-mm.
She said, yeah, girl. And I told his little black. I said,
I knew it. Right.
you know what I meant by the sheet?
Mhm.
I didn't know, but you can tell me.
Tell
Like,
us about the sheet.
Because you know the KKK, they wear the white sheet.
Right.
And I was messing with her about,
Oh.
girl, you put on that linen sheet and you tell them off, don't you? And she knew what I meant. She caught it.
Wow.
Because
See, I
she in the
didn't get-
house saying those
Oh,
racial
yeah.
slurs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So I can understand why he was always frustrated because the church always believed
of
Her.
course.
her.
Yeah.
Because we can put on a good
She was
drama.
so innocent.
Yes.
So I can see that, and it's good y'all bringing that out.
Yes.
Because there was a gentleman that was telling my husband about a friend of theirs they knew years ago, and on his birthday he hung himself at his
Mm.
house.
He was
But the
what?
hanging didn't work. So what he did was he went in and started stabbing himself.
Oh, he was
And his
trying to-
wife was
it was
his
that
wife
bad.
had left him, and she was coming to take him out for his birthday.
Oh
She came.
no.
She was
Oh.
gonna kill him?
No, he killed
himself.
because he couldn't handle
Take-
all the abuse.
Abuse from-
Gosh.
So it was better to
Wow.
go. But
Than
there
to
was
deal
nobody
with
he
that.
could talk. You know, we don't always go talk to
No.
people.
Well, no,
And those things do happen. And
Yeah.
it's good that in the movie
that you all are showing
they're
it.
bringing it out because
Absolutely.
it's just always been one side. Not that women aren't being abused,
But men,
but
you don't talk about
they
men.
don't talk about it.
Yeah.
No, like I said, we
They
drown
won't
it
talk
out.
about it.
We,
Yeah.
we drown out.
I've
other
seen it
things.
so many times, even
and-
as a kid, just hearing things that were said and watching things that were done. I used to be like, wow.
And then when those type of relationships go bad,
Yeah.
you know, there's a tendency to throw that other person under the bus
Yes.
and
Yeah.
say
Yes.
they did all of this. But at the end of the day,
Hey, what
Yes.
happened?
you chose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, most of us don't know how to choose.
That's right.
Right.
You're right.
Right.
And,
you're right.
and so, you know, this film, you know, allows us to be able to like look in the mirror.
Yeah.
And you know,
That's good.
And I tell people all the time, I'm just like, you know, if you're interested in somebody and you see that they're damaged, no matter how cute they are, fine
Right,
they
that's
are,
Mhm.
personality, whatever the case may be, run.
Run.
Seriously.
Until
you
some
can't-
healing takes place.
You can't.
Mhm.
You can't
You gotta
fix.
heal.
You
Yes.
can't fix
You
people.
can't.
Yeah.
No.
You
You can't fix
Not the
people.
Holy Spirit.
You can't.
You
You
can't.
can't.
You're
fix
not right.
people.
You're not the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
Yeah. So-
And a lot of times they don't want to talk
Mhm.
about it. So when they hold it in, anger, everything, and then they end up, if somebody say something, and that's how they end up killing somebody.
Mm.
Because when they start out hitting
Right.
or whatever,
Right.
all they see is everything that you called them.
Oh,
That's way
yes.
you treated
Right.
them. Bam, and before you know it, they done
Names
killed that
after
person.
names.
So
Physically
true.
killed them.
Yes.
Because of the anger that they have held in so long, because of the mental abuse, you know.
Yeah.
Even when I thought about that, even with the one with the burning bed, I don't know if y'all ever saw
Oh
that movie
wow.
where,
Yeah.
where she ended up doing what
Yes.
she did. But I never imagined that men go through abuse. I never have
Mm.
comprehended that coming from the country, being reared up, that women always respected their men. They always tried to motivate their men. I would see my mom and
No, I know. I'm with you. I'm like, where?
Not all. Unfortunately.
But I'm serious. Where I grew
Yeah.
up at, most of the time, we didn't see this. It was always behind the scene.
Yes.
The woman the man always worked. My daddy worked in the field and he provided. The woman stayed home and she cooked. This was it.
Brought him a
Killed their
plate.
taxes, you know.
Mhm.
But then as I got out of that situation, you hear all this stuff that was going on. I never knew this because they hid it.
Oh
Right.
yes.
They
Wow.
hid it. You know, if they was doing abuse to men or women, we didn't hear about it.
We
But,
sure
you know,
did.
I'm just saying, if you just look at some people's behavior and their posture,
Mhm.
Mhm.
you can see it. You can
Kind of
hear it.
that defeated.
Right.
But
defeated
yes.
A man that
And you watch
when he
that.
tries to speak, he can't.
Just
speak. His
kinda-
wife talks to him. She corrects.
Or
him,
she
he does
answered
this.
the question before
And
he.
it's like he
Yes.
has no volition of his own.
Right.
It's as though he cannot think or speak. But he
Right.
goes to a job 40 hours a week and make things happen.
Yeah.
Right.
And people respect his opinion.
Mm.
Right.
But then when he comes home, nobody.
It's different.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
hates to come home.
That's one reason why I wanted to play this character because I mean, as an actor, it stretches you, but two, I just see a lot of men. They're just browbeat. You see
Right.
them. They just because I've been in young adult ministry for 7 years, and I see a lot of guys come through young adult ministry, and then I just see them around town. So I've had customer service jobs or sales jobs, whatever, and I just see, and I even see it in church. And I've had guys tell me this. They're like, "Do you notice that, like, at church, wherever, that you see the woman does all the talking and the guy just stands there just like this?" And he just stands there like that.
It's true.
And I look at the guy, and,
That's
true.
and as a man, I can look at the man's eyes and I can tell he's
Mm.
not there.
Yes.
Right.
And I'll never forget hearing a sermon from Bishop T.D. Jakes, and it was a Father's Day sermon. It was a few years ago. It's on YouTube and it's everywhere. He said men are confused, and he said how, talking about himself, like, how can I be a good man to a woman who enjoys being a good man?
Yep, I remember that one.
There's a lot of women who enjoy being good men, to the point now we have a lot of women who say, I don't need no man. And men, we're taking notice.
Well, that's a whole
either,
nother show.
That's tough.
either we're being
That's a whole
either we're
nother
being
show.
abused and we're not saying anything,
That's good.
or
That's good.
there's a whole, and I'm writing a book on singleness, and there's a whole generation of guys who are just giving up on marriage and relationships because they just ain't going to put up with it. And they don't want to kill themselves. They're just like, I'm just going to isolate. Men, we isolate, or we drown it out with, porn, or with drugs, or with alcohol, or with work. We self-medicate instead of talking it out. Because, we have the John Wayne mindset. You just got to be a man, real men don't cry. That's how we medicate. And women kind of look it down upon us like, oh, if you cry too much, you're... And men are like, we just got to man up. So I wanted to give a voice because Tony only does what was done to him.
Okay. So it goes back to the abuse and abuse like that. We're going to have y'all, we might have to do a part two on it.
Boy.
But this is so interesting because, like you all was saying, where you live, a lot of time, if you are not around that atmosphere, you don't know about this stuff.
Right.
And a lot of people don't talk about men being abused. And since this is Domestic Violence Month, we always focus on who? The women. The women, the women, the women. And we listen to the women, but the Bible also talks about I'd rather be on the top of the roof than be with a nagging woman all the time.
Finding judgment.
Yes.
And all that. And that does tear down the man, because I remember even in my own life when I was dumb and crazy, and then when my husband and I first got married, he's real nice and timid and everything. And I would talk noise to him because Now I would talk noise to him. He thought I was crazy. So he just looked at me like I'm crazy, And I thought something was wrong with it. But I'd be up there just talking to him. He just sit there like, what is wrong with this crazy woman? And he said, I just thought something was wrong with you. I just look at you, But he didn't never take me really that serious because he thought I was crazy because I would always joke and laugh, Until one day, I would throw it and say, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to divorce you. I make more money than you. And he would just sit there and look at me like I'm crazy. I'm serious. He never would argue with me back. He wouldn't say nothing. He would just look at me and say, then finally he told me, I really thought you were crazy. I thought something was wrong with you, Wow. But I joked a lot. I was always the joking type, so he didn't know. But one day he said, you know what? Let's go. If I got truth between you and God, God is it. Bye. Divorce me. I went, really? My whole persona changed. Oh, yeah. But he was there thinking, you crazy.
Yeah. Yes.
But I didn't abuse him enough, but that's how he would always do. But I can really can understand, because I've had pastors' wives that would come and talk to me that was mentally abused by the pastor himself. Yeah. And women, they'd be dating in the church or whatever, and then the women would come by and throw out little slurs to them. And I'm like, are you serious? You take that? I'll be ready to whoop they blank to blank, But
and
this actually
I've
happened.
learned that even when a person comes and tells me that something has happened to them, I don't always assume that's correct, because it's always perception. Right. And sometimes when most of the time people come to you, there's two sides to every story.
I don't like
and if you don't hear the other side before you draw a conclusion,
based
you're
on what
egging the person on who could be lying and just trying to get everybody's attention.
Exactly.
Right.
Because normally when a woman comes to me, I'm going to talk about you.
You're right.
I don't hear nothing about your husband.
Get off into her sauce.
I just need to know.
Where is it?
Right.
Especially if I'm your friend and I know your quirks.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you, okay, you talk to me like that. So let's stop right here. If you talk to me like that,
then I know you
talk to him like that.
Yes.
Now and this is what I tell you. I don't have to live with you. So I don't really care. We go out to lunch and I'm gone. But you live with him.
That's right.
He ain't going to want to hear all that.
Right.
I don't care who make the most money or who make the least amount of money.
Right.
And then
don't nobody want to hear all that. Everybody has the same basic human needs.
Right.
So if because I have a friend about your tone, you got to change your tone. Your tone is too harsh. Yeah, he your husband. Y'all should. No, we don't all know each other that well. We got to stop assuming that just because I'm married to you, I I know you that well.
No,
We are
no.
40 hours apart
Or-
each week, right? Would you
Or
agree
more.
with me?
Yes. Uh-huh.
You see all kinds of people before I get back to you again.
Right.
Don't assume how I thought when I left is how I think when I
come back.
Exactly.
because other people are influencing us throughout the day.
Thank you.
Mm.
And we forget that. We just come back home and it's just whatever. Like, yo, what's up? I said, I need y'all to move that right now.
You bring the work home to the house.
Get your food, do this, da, 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 da. But
Right.
you don't know what just happened at work that was just intense that you never
That's
even
right.
asked about.
Yes.
Didn't have a good
And so many
conversation.
times we just assume we're married. You should just know me, or I can just
I'm
say this
still
however I want to
after
say it to
38
you.
Wow.
We have to stop assuming, right?
No,
Yes.
it's good. It's
And
real, it's real
we
stuff.
have to
Real
stop
stuff.
assuming. We have to
Real
start
stuff.
asking our spouses.
And
So,
stop
how are you
thinking
feeling
for our
today?
spouse.
Yeah.
What's on your mind today?
It's
Because you don't
important.
know what
How
they're
was your day
watching.
today?
Everything affects us.
That's right.
Yes.
What we watch, what we listen to,
Yeah.
and the people at work.
That's
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with all different kinds of spirits, you know. So
Yes.
here you are, and this and here that. But you know, this month is domestic violence. So what else can we? I mean, what else about the movie? I want to hear. Can I hear
They
some
gonna
more?
tell you.
Well, I mean, we did kind of, we got you know.
But it's a good topic. We're on
It
a good
is.
topic, even if
But
we don't.
But did y'all got to remember? Did y'all pick which one was the wife?
Did y'all?
Was it this one or this one? Did y'all pick who's the wife? Okay, stay tuned for it. You're gonna see it in Blind. What is the name of it again?
Blind
Trauma.
trauma.
blind
And we
trauma,
met
blind
Pastor
side.
Tony. We met Nia.
Yes.
And we met Destiny and the interim pastor Theo.
Jay.
Jay.
Oh, I mean Theo
Pastor-
play Jay. I told y'all they got me so blind up here. I don't even know Theo's name in the movie. Okay, it's Jay, right?
Jay.
Jay.
Yep.
Okay, so you the interim pastor,
Yeah.
and you took Pastor Tony place.
Yeah.
Was
You
it
the
hard?
interim pastor.
Was it hard?
Yeah, taking his place.
Could
That's a
you-
good question.
could
But they got
I like that.
I mean, was it? I mean,
What's your
you know,
question?
they already got used to Pastor
The way
Tony.
she's
Now, here
asking,
you
it's-
coming in
good
as the interim
questions.
pastor. Are they liking you? Or are they disliking you?
This church needed a breath of fresh air.
Okay, so you the breath that you
I'm the breath of fresh
you
air.
breathe. On.
Tony was interesting.
Oh, he looks interesting
Yeah, he
too.
was an interesting.
He's
Yeah,
interesting.
he was just interesting. Yeah. So by the time I came, they were like,
Oh, we
Your
so
pastor
Yeah,
is all
real.
in love with nobody in the congregation.
"Say what?"
they quit
She's
inviting
asking.
people. He said
Well, it
to
was
the
enough.
church.
It was 12 people. Was enough.
There you go.
I need
So
to-
you
You're putting it together.
Can we find out how many members? How many members when you took over the church?
It was about 200.
Okay, so you had how
was-
many?
It was about the same.
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, okay.
Nobody left. They
Oh.
were
Because
just. It was just one of those.
Good move.
Yeah, it was a traditional church.
So
That
they got out of tradition, is what you're saying, and they incorporated other types of lifestyle.
they didn't. I mean, they remained who they were, but they were just glad to see a different face.
A different
Yes.
face.
Yeah,
Yes.
the people didn't change.
Oh,
I
they
didn't say
didn't
the
change.
people. I met the pastor change.
Oh,
Because he putting his hand in other cookie jars. And he got stuck.
And Pastor Tony done took his out the cookie jar. Now here you go put it in. Okay. All
What
right.
cookie
So
jar it is. We're assuming one type of cookie.
Right.
There Oreos, chocolate chips. Hello, Pastor Elma. All kinds of cookies in the church. Pastor Elma, work with me, man.
I'm blind, Kim. I'm blind. I'm trying to still figure out who the wife up here. And
Pastor
stuff.
Elma, Pastor Elma.
I'm trying to figure out who the wife
so
is.
you want to solve the riddle before the show?
Yeah, so who did y'all think was the wife? Is it wife one or wife two? Who is the real wife in the movie? Will the real wife please stand?
Like,
The real wife. In the story.
Who's the real wife?
The real wife.
Okay, so this is the real wife. Oh, and that's why she looks so innocent.
Did y'all guess correctly?
Did you all guess correct? Did y'all guess the right one? Please put your comment at the bottom of the screen. Even though Destiny said they was cousins, hey, that didn't mean nothing. They could have been married to the same man, you know, right? I don't know what happened in
I
this
got a
church.
question to ask. How
Okay.
did y'all find? How did you find the pastor? How did y'all find each other?
Does that give too
These
much
guys.
away?
Are you talking
In
for
the
casting
movie.
or for
In the movie,
Oh.
how
These people, or
Were you a member of the church?
you didn't.
No.
They are trying to solve this
he
whole
came.
movie.
My character has no ties at first to
Right,
this
right, right.
place.
So I'm trying to figure out. You're the interim pastor.
Yeah.
They
He's the
need fresh
pastor.
air from Pastor Tony.
Right.
So how did they come up with you? How did they pull your name to vote you in?
Well,
You have to watch.
he comes to, speak sometimes,
Pastor Tony comes to speak.
No,
At another
my character,
church.
my
What
character
is
might
it
come to
about? Your
speak.
character came to speak at that church.
Right.
sometime.
Oh.
You know how that's.
So, okay, so the end,
Before you
okay,
came.
yeah.
This was his first
I'm talking you as
opportunity.
a pastor. In that.
In the
You was
movie.
already
No,
a pastor.
no. He was. I can tell y'all that much. So
Okay.
he was.
This is getting juicy.
Newly graduated from seminary.
Who did?
My character,
Okay.
and
Pastor
Jay.
yeah,
Pastor
Okay,
Jay.
Pastor
Right.
Jay.
and so
Pastor Tony.
he was just looking for an opportunity.
So
Okay.
y'all didn't know anything about each other through seminary. Y'all found each other on LinkedIn.
Who this one and this one?
Pastor
Uh-huh.
Tony.
No,
Pastor Tony
yeah.
and Reverend Jay.
We were just peers. He
Okay.
was somebody who
But were you already in the ministry? You was already preaching.
not yet. He had just went to do his schooling.
Okay, so but when you went to Pastor Tony Church, you was a preacher then, a pastor.
Well, I mean, he was getting his experience.
Okay, so I tell you, this is what's
Wow.
happening. No, this is what's happening, Kim.
I'm thinking about something else, but I can't say.
No,
it.
why you can't say it? No, this is what's happening. This here came
I was just sitting
in
back and listening
and
to the line.
undermined Pastor Tony. He preached better than Pastor Tony, and they liked him. See, in the end, that's how they do it in today's church. That's me why you don't let any
That's
pastor
interesting.
preacher come in your house because they'll come in there and they get the. Oh, today we're going to talk about Jesus.
Okay, so you was already married.
He was already
He wasn't
pastor.
married. He wasn't married.
Wait a minute.
That's why I keep trying. He was
wasn't
already
married.
So
So-
you're trying to tell me that the wife could be
Oh, we got to really see this here.
and wife?
No.
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 Y'all
So
were married?
so
That's when you already married.
so the church
Oh, Lord,
traditionally.
this is a good one
So
here.
here it is. So
Okay.
the church traditionally had married men
For the pastor.
for the pastor role
Till they got Tony.
until they got Tony.
He's single.
He's single.
Oh, Tony a
And
hoe
so-
in the church.
And then it began.
It's deeper than that.
It began.
It is.
Deeper than that.
Yeah. So it came with issues.
And then Pastor
It came
met
with some issues.
Neil. And Neil was looking so innocent. Pastor, yeah, I can get her because she's innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can run over her.
Well-
See, but he found out. What you find out, Pastor?
Well, there's this thing in the church about let's just get y'all married off to the first person you see
Oh, Neil.
without understanding the depth of the person.
Yeah, so y'all
you're
just-
married, so you're good.
Just like that show. You know that show
So
that
there's
got
a
out
little
called
bit of
Married
that.
on the First Date?
There
or
might
whatever?
be a little
like
bit
that
of that.
show, huh?
At first sight,
Yeah, Married
Yeah.
at First Sight. So this is what happened. Oh, y'all, I know the time is running out, but y'all got to move. I can't wait to see this movie. Is it going to be shown here in Fort Worth?
So we're going to actually release it digitally. So Amazon and Roku.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
February 14th, Valentine's
But we
Day.
going to have to pay for it, right?
Well, if you have a Prime membership,
Okay, so
Right.
we can see it
you'll
on
be able
there.
to see it.
Yes.
Watch
Oh, okay.
parties.
And we're gonna do a little offer. We're gonna I got to go look at the calendar again and find out what day Valentine's Day falls on.
Mm.
But we're gonna make it available for
You looking
free
it up, Kim?
for like 2 days, and then after that, then
It's on a Sunday.
On a
Sunday.
Sunday.
You gotta have blind trauma on a Sunday after church.
that's a perfect.
It's
That's
about
perfect.
the church. It's about the
Then they got
church.
saved and then they go there to go
That's
get unsaved before
That's
watching
perfect.
blind trauma. This is
perfect.
awesome.
It's gonna
I
be
am
good.
so glad to have you all on the show
Yep.
tonight. This has really been a I see why they call it blind what?
Trauma.
Blind trauma. Because see, I'm blind up here. My contacts ain't even let me see. I'm trying to see y'all. But anyway, please watch Blind Trauma.
Yes.
It's going to be airing in February on Valentine's Day. It's a domestic violence show. And we have given you all a little, I think we did a teaser tonight.
It was a
almost,
big
didn't we?
time
I think we
teaser.
did a little bit of teaser there
Yeah.
tonight. With my tartar sauce and
Yep.
my hot sauce, we put it together tonight. But we left you confused for a reason.
Yes.
Yes.
We left
Very
you confused. Now we did let you
Yes.
know who the wife is, But then Kim brought out some more points. Kim is like a known investigator. Problem
She's really good at it too. She is good at
put
it.
that together up on that little yellow hat and stuff. Because I'm sitting up here thinking this way, and then Kim brought out that's me why I love my Kim.
Yes.
Girl, I tell you, because I'm still blind.
It's gonna be good.
You'll
So
love
this is
the
gonna be
teaser. That's why you're gonna love the teaser. It's gonna give you even more. So when you think you've got it solved and figured out,
And y'all gonna slap us again.
it's gonna be.
Woo. Guys, this is how long is it going to be? Is it an hour or what?
Right in an hour.
Right in an hour.
Right in
Well, I'm
an
gonna get
hour.
to watch this over and over
I know.
again.
And so if you've ever gone to Six Flags, you know that they always upgrade the rides every
Yeah.
now and then. So we
Yeah.
got some. We got some.
Yeah, that's really why we upgraded our show to
Yeah,
the
we got
sauce. Now, we all
some
get
twists.
into your sauce.
Oh yeah.
Tartar sauce and hot sauce tonight. We thank you all for being on the show.
Yeah,
Theo,
yeah.
what is your name?
Cortina
Cortina
Jackson.
Ranshika
Matthew Simmons.
and Matthew. Thank you all. Theo, thank you so much,
Thank you.
Theo, for just, this has been awesome. And I love it because we get to hear about things before everybody else get to hear because we're on this Talk of Life talk show with Elma. And we are nosy.
Yeah.
We love getting into your sauce. But really, Matthew, I would like for you to come back.
Yes.
Theo, y'all need to come back and let's talk about the
Absolutely.
men relationship. Well, really, all of y'all
Yes.
come back and talk
Or
about
just
that.
his book alone.
Yeah, because
Writing
a
we
book.
need to know that. And
Bring out
that's
your
a show
book.
I
Yes.
don't think we ever really talked about how men hold in. We always talk about men cheating and all that, but we need to really know the depth of what you're talking
Oh, that'd
about.
be great.
Yes.
And I would love for you to come back. And Kimberly, my investigator, she would
She'll
really
let
get
her
all
do
into it.
Let her
And
sit
stuff.
there.
That's one of my
She'll
favorite
pull it
topics.
out.
That is.
And I think it's just
It is. It's
Yeah.
a good topic.
ignored, and there are a lot of good men that want to be married,
Thank
want to
you.
serve God. They do love God.
Yes.
Sometimes women can't see
A
that
good-
they do love them as Christ loves the church because they're so busy looking at the thug. Nothing
Mhm.
wrong with the thug, but they're so busy looking at the bad guy.
Right.
And they don't realize that the guy they have really does love Jesus.
That's
He's
right.
just not as
And he's
loud
not
as
like
you
that
are.
other
Right.
guy that they was before.
Yeah,
Now you getting a good man, so.
And a lot of
And-
things women have to change that they don't
Yeah.
want to change.
that's right.
Can you say that again?
There are a lot of things that women
Uh-oh.
need to change
Back.
that they don't want to change. Come see me for Woman 101. I got you, boo. Secrets only wives should know. I got you. I can help you keep your marriage for a lifetime.
That's right.
Uh-oh,
Because
she's
we
got us
been
married.
off into your sauce. And you really,
Applesauce.
you really have to know and stop faking and shaking and realize that this is a serious thing.
Very
Domestic
much.
violence is serious
Yes.
because people have been abused, they are mentally abused, they are physically abused, and it messes them up until, like you said, we need air to breathe,
Yes.
And
We also
Yes.
need to get help for the offending partners. A lot
Yeah.
of times we spend
That's
a lot
right.
of time and energy on those that have been victimized, and that's great.
That's great.
But you've only
Good.
fixed one part of the problem.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
And so if he or she
That's
is
good.
healthy and they moved on and
Mhm.
transitioned with their life, but then we still got
Mhm.
Mr. Crazy or Mrs. Crazy still on the loose.
Right.
Now we
right.
got a cover story,
yeah,
Right.
yeah. That's
and
true.
I'm tired of seeing those stories.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I really.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because we don't heal. We jump
No.
into another relationship and then we bring that stuff over
And
into
even if you
that
don't jump
relationship.
in another relationship with a person, you're at work exploding.
Right.
Right.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Just on your
Because
job
all of it
exploding.
is
Single.
dealing with, like you said, that you're at work, but still it's a relationship that, we jump into stuff too quick.
Oh, we do.
But we are going to have y'all back on because that is a good topic.
Oh yeah, that'd be
And
good.
we laugh about it sometimes, but people are hurting.
Mhm.
Yeah, they are.
And they hurt so to the point that they got to take it out. Like you said, it's repeated.
Mm-hmm.
If it was done to me, then I'm gonna do it to you until somebody stop it and say, let's talk about this.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with going to a psychiatrist or somebody that you can talk to get this out before you hurt somebody. And then you say, did I do that?
That's
Yes,
right.
you did.
That's
So
right.
thank you all for being on
Yeah,
the show tonight.
absolutely.
We appreciate you. Please like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube. And if you would like to be on the show, contact me at www.elma elmatalkshow.com. And we will love for you to bring your topic, your book, your whatever, your show again. And I know one day this guy up here is going to be out there with his own production. And I'm going to be right there looking at it. And maybe I can have just a little tiny part in one of his films. Just to say, hi, I'm Elma. Okay, that'll work? Okay, thank you. All right, our time is up. Thank you again.
Yeah.
You all
Thank
for
you.
sharing and
Thank
everything. That girl eyes is dangerous.
I hope they got a close up.
I know, you get a close up.
I know. We don't get a close up. We like to. I'm messing with her because she's trying to be innocent on the show tonight. But anyway, thank you all. Until we see you Monday or Thursday, we get so many shows now. We're going to probably venture to Thursdays as well as 8 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
But because God is truly blessing this show, and we want to be able to get everybody's show in, and so every Monday is making it go out. So we're going to probably end up going Monday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Facebook and YouTube.
Wow.
And then eventually it might be every night.
Wow.
Because with Kim going out snatching them, I'm snatching them. And people are calling us out in the middle of the night. People flying in from California to be on the show. So, hey, we're doing good. Thank you all again. Please like us on Facebook. Kimberly, you have anything to say?
Blind trauma. Valentine's Day. Get your candy, get that new ring, get her that perfume.
Popcorn.
Get your
In the meantime, check us out on Facebook, Blind
There you
Trauma
go.
Movie.
Yeah.
Blind Trauma
Blind
Movie.
Trauma
Check him
Movie.
out
Check
on
it out, check it
Facebook
out.
with Theo, Jay, Ranchika, Matthew.
Cortina.
Yes, give it up. Thank you all. Join in every Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Love you.
Love you.